Hello, Meoni here, and welcome back to another video for Final Fantasy XIV, this then to talk about Fanfest 2021. We're extremely hyped for that in my community, and I'm sure you are too. So, looking at the schedule then, in my own local times, I'll show you basically what's going to happen, and if we're going to cover that in videos. Of course, there'll be video coverage throughout the entirety of Fanfest. I'll be a busy bee uploading summaries and translated summaries and breakdowns of various bits and pieces. You know, not everybody is going to be able to watch everything on the Fanfest, and that's mostly because of the time zones, which are obviously Japan related. But we have them in BST here, which is our British summertime. Obviously, we can translate that into your own region, and you can go on the actual Fanfest website yourself from your country, and it should provide you your country's time zones proper schedule. So as you can see, on day one, we have stage events. At 1 in the morning, I believe that is my time, we have the keynote address. Now, the keynote is going to be one of the more important things in the entirety of this Fanfest. That's going to be something definitely worth staying up for. If you do manage to miss that, then I will have a full summary of the keynote that is guaranteed on the channel. The reason that we're so hyped for the keynote is usually that's when they announce big things, mostly to do with the expansion. So we'll probably get the announcement of the next, the melee job that's coming in 6.0, along with anything else that's juicy and tasty that they want to announce for Endwalker. We are getting towards that Endwalker point now. All the hype is flowing. We want to see what that next job is. Is it going to be a Reaper of Souls? What is it going to be? I don't know. Thoughts and, ideas in the comments as usual, as we all speculate frantically. After that, we've got the opening ceremony. This is usually just, talking and bits and pieces. If there's anything useful from that, I'll include that in the keynote address summary. Then we have How Do You Like Hydaelyn? The Japanese community team will be sharing delightful insights into the world of 14 live from the venue. So I'm not really sure what that's going to be like, although it does have the presenters of Banri Oda, Gunisaka, and Ryoji Takeda. Now, Banri Oda, obviously, storyline related, that sort of stuff. So there'll probably be some, I don't know, lore-related things, maybe some insights behind that. That could be interesting. That's actually at 4 in the morning, my time, and lasts for a good hour. And then at 5:30, we have our first development panel. Now, the development panels can be incredibly useful sometimes. That in itself could be a great video I could break down. Usually they go on for a very long time. Obviously, it takes a long time to explain things. But this is something I might look at, especially since Yoshi P's on there. It's a behind the scenes and sort of showcase into what goes into creating Final Fantasy XIV. The reason that this might be interesting is usually they feature something from upcoming things that are coming to the game. So we could have some Endwalker spoilers there. Welcome to Naoki's Room is basically a bit of a Q&A. Obviously, none of this is going to be, see, like it says, without English interpretation. We're going to be relying on translation teams for this, of which I would most likely recommend the Reddit, subreddit Discord for Final Fantasy XIV. That's probably your best bet, and mine included. Then at 9:30, we have a piano performance, and that all wraps up at 10:50 in the morning, my time, for the end of day one. It's as simple as that. Now, when it comes to day two, then, this is the Sunday. This is the 16th of May. The start for me will be 1 in the morning. There'll be the Letter from a Producer Live. I'll have a summary for this Letter from a Producer Live, as I always do on the channel, as soon as this is over, or at least near over. These things can go on for 3 hours sometimes, and I try to break that down into a sub 20-minute video. Sometimes it's a little bit longer, but usually 20 minutes is what I get it down to. We've got the Glamour to Life showcase at 4. This is not something I will probably cover myself, but it's definitely something that you want to check out if you are around at 5 in the morning BST. Yeah, a variety of entries for this unique event. I've no idea how they're going to do that. There's a live Q&A. Now, this is going to be interesting. This is important. Okay, so there are questions that you can submit on the forums. I'm not sure if that deadline's ended now, but people around the globe had a chance to submit questions, and Yoshi P gets to answer those. So there'll be probably a lot of Endwalker related ones. That's going to be very important. I want to cover that as well. That's at 5:30 in the morning, so I'm going to be busy, as you can imagine. Flashback with the cast is next at 6:45 GMT until 8. So that's 7:45 until 9 in the morning. This is basically looking at key moments from the game, and they usually discuss stuff. So it's kind of like we sit there and we discuss difficulties or progression whilst we were creating certain parts of the game. That's usually what that comes down to. We got Who Wants to Be a Gillionaire? That's something I won't be covering, which has actually got some of the best content creators on the planet taking part in these. I am not included in that because I am not that good. No, we've got some really good presenters. We've got Aya Montoya and Clement Ruggeri and Daniel Graft, Natasha Cheng. We've got Mr. Happy. If you're a big fan of Mr. Happy, Spofi, Larry Zor, Anonymous, Alex Mukala, sorry, Zeppler, Frosty, and Effie. So, majoritively American content creators, but we've also got some representation there as well on the EU side. And then after that, we've got the band performance. All of this will be free on Twitch, by the way, so this is not something you have to pay for, which is always good. And the band performance itself is going to be obviously the Primals, and if you've never seen the Primals live, then you're missing out. But this could be a great opportunity to get into some, you know, rock or metal versions of some of your favorite Final Fantasy XIV songs. And then we've got a closing ceremony, which is usually fairly straightforward. So yeah, the whole thing is basically, I mean, day 2 is 1 in the morning till 10:50 in the morning for me. I'm going to be very busy. I did plan to do something else on Twitch that evening, but I will probably not be streaming on that day, simply because I will be completely flat out, as you can imagine. But I thought I'd do a quick video talking about the FanFest dates and times. Now they're a little bit more solidified. It is the 6th of May today, so next Sunday, not this Sunday coming, the 16th and the 15th, obviously the Saturday, we're going to be seeing some Endwalker stuff. Leave your predictions below. I personally predict some Reaper action, some great trailers maybe, and hopefully a look at the collector's edition and a price. I can't wait to pre-order whatever it is they have planned, especially since it's moon themed. Hopefully we'll get just a giant rocket or something, I have no idea. Anyway, much love, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.